Hey guys, and welcome to this video on a game called Epistory Typing Chronicles. So, this game came out on Steam. It is a typing / adventure story game, and first of all, just as far as menu goes, I could click on continue, sure, or I could type continue. That is like a lovely little detail they've added. So, this is a game that combines a lot of elements, and there's no pun intended, you'll find out later what I mean by that, but it's a narrative game. It's got a beautiful narrative with an incredible aesthetic. It's got like the storybook design. You can see the walls of this temple are made with paper. The world unravels before you as you travel through it. And you're this girl travelling around on a fox. You have to find out what on earth is going on. Like if I go into the main menu and go to the gallery, you can see I've unlocked these photos through collecting collectibles in the world. And through these you gradually, you kind of have to work out the story for yourself. And you get little segments of narration as you're travelling around the world. If you press space, you'll see all the interactables that you can interact with. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to quickly say, the game is currently bugged at this point right now. The developers have acknowledged it, they're trying to fix it. But in order to circumvent that, I am going to have to go back to the main menu and hop into arena mode instead. Because otherwise the game freezes up and it won't let me type without moving. So instead I'm going to go into arena, which kind of doubles up as a way of not spoiling the story for anybody. But the arena mode is much more gameplay based. You have, one sec before I go in, you have 4 different levels and you can go into them, and then it's basically a horde mode. Like enemies are going to be coming towards you, you have to fight them off with all the tools at your disposal. And I think it's, like, the arena mode isn't a selling point for the game. It's a really nice addition, and it's cool how it's here, but the story is what you'll be wanting to play for. So, you will get enemies in the main game. You're going to have to fight enemies in a similar fashion to this. But you get different elements. You gradually unlock them as you go throughout the world. They help you unlock certain things in the world, like, if you get the fire element, you can burn down trees, things like that. But, they affect combat as well. Like, if I equip Spark right now, when I attack an enemy, you'll see the attacks will chain, and they will hit different enemies. So there's that level of, okay, do I use this element to clear out loads of enemies? Do I use this element to freeze an enemy? Like if I equip Ice, then type in Mika to this guy on the left, it will freeze him in place. So that can be good for maybe some of the faster enemies or some of the bigger ones that are going to take you a while to complete. You also have Wind, which will send out a... I think Wind pushes them back. Yeah, Wind pushes them back and sends a tornado which will hit any enemies around it and also send them back. And then the final element will be Fire. And if I equip Fire, oh no, I've done something wrong. I think these enemies need to be killed with Ice. And then I equip Fire, so that was a bit stupid. And then that's the end of that arena run. But you can already see how the how kind of cool the combat is, and how tactical it can be with which elements you use. And when you're going through the story, and like being chased through a level by loads of huge enemies, or you're trying to get to a certain area and then there's just this giant guy there with huge words that you need to type in, it can be really tense, and it's a really cool system. So if I equip Fire, like I was trying to show you earlier, it does this cool thing where it actually burns through the next word. So I think it's great because the combat on its own, I would say, is enough to make the game. But so is the narrative, and so is the aesthetic. How you can make a game with this kind of aesthetic and just turn it into one of those walking simulators. I hate how walking simulator is a tag on Steam, but it is. There are so many games where you just have to walk through a level and kind of appreciate it. But this would be a game where you could do that. But also there is the story, like there is that element of mystery in the story. You want to know what on earth is going on, and it's just it's been a while since I've seen a game this polished. And sorry, my talking's a bit disjointed. Oh, okay, I want to get these guys properly this time. Sorry, my talking's a bit disjointed. Obviously, it's hard to type, look at words, and talk at the same time, so it might not be as cohesive as it usually is. Hell, I never speak cohesively, what am I on about? But I for some stupid reason gave this game a miss on Steam. I saw it, I looked at the Steam page like a stupid amount of times. I saw all the good reviews coming in and I was like, oh, it looks really cool. So I really wanted, oh wait, Ice, I was trying to use Fire again, I keep doing that. it's like I see blue and I think, alright, blue, ice, I want to melt those things, but that's not how it works. So yeah, I saw it on Steam, I kept looking at the page, I kept thinking, that looks cool, but I guess I was skeptical. I need to get that guy real quick. I guess I was skeptical, and I kept seeing the good reviews, and I thought, okay, maybe I am being a bit stupid here, maybe it is a lot better than I think. But, long story short, the developer then contacted me. I don't know if you could see how many times I've viewed the game or something on the Steam page, but okay, I want ice here because this is a big guy. These are two big guys. Apostrophe and subterfuge. Oh god. Biographic. I'm gonna have to get the Equilibria guy. Tune shouldn't be a problem. Simulation. Sorry, I'm gonna have to stop talking here just so I can actually get these guys. Peppermint, Berry, Bridesmaid. Oh no, I missed something. There we go. Hook, multimedia, asymmetric. There we go. Oh god, they're getting so close. There we go. Ooh. So the developer contacted me and said, "Are you interested in the game?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And I accepted their copy, and here I am playing it now. And honestly, I can say I really regret missing out on this. The story is great, the gameplay is great. It's so polished. There's just so much to it. The combat's fun. It really does practice your typing. How I think that's a reason to play the game in itself. Oh god, they're getting so close. Oh no, I thought I did it. I swear I typed like the last letter. But yeah, seeing a game like this polished is great. And thanks a lot to the developer for sending me a review key and letting me try it. But I wanted to make this video as kind of etiquette in as thanks, but also because I genuinely think it's a great game. It's original, it's a really cool concept. If you enjoyed Bastion, I'm almost certain you'll enjoy this. And if you enjoy any of the typing based games that are available, like Typing of the Dead and whatnot, then I'm sure this will be for you as well. But I just wanted to be a short video to let you guys know what was going on with it. And yeah, oh, I'm 70th on the leaderboards. I'm fairly happy about that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the game, and I'll have a link to it in the description if you're interested in checking it out. Until next time, this is me, Evans with a Z111, and this is me out. Peace.